Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. So straight into the action. He'll try from distance! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now it's David. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I really like the look of Marino here, Peter, because he's such an effective shield in front of the defence, and his main role will be to quash any threats from midfield. He'll then be looking to quickly get his team on the front foot, picking out those killer passes, which leads to so many chances.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Stood up well to him there. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. No, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Mayulu. Tonali. And it's Di Lorenzo. That's a sharp pass. Reinders is herring after that one.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And it's Sessegnon. Pass somewhat off target. Tonali. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
McKennie. That's a good run down the left. So we're still where we started right now. First quarter of an hour gone. Want to throw in. Oh, that's a key interception. Hermoso. Mikel Merino chasing after it. The pass has gone astray. Mayulu aimed beyond the defence. Rodriguez threads one in. Sessegnon. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Can he finish? It's fallen loose again! Goal! Porto! And there is your opener. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Porto have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Merino! Oh, crossbar! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Not the most accurate pass.
Santos are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's been cut out, well played. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's intervened well there. And it's McKennie. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. That is lovely. Hangs one in. Porto have the chance to go the other way.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rodriguez is fouled. Reinders. Oh, that's nice. Koto. Very nicely done. Just eases him off the ball. An instinctive delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
That's the throw. Oliveira. And it's Mayulu over to the right flank. Mayulu, brilliantly cut out. And he's quick to get rid. Fofana spots it and intercepts.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oliveira.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Di Lorenzo. Mayulu. Great vision. Shot! Well taken goal. No, flags up on the far side.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Reinders. Pinches it off him. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, super ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through. Cross needs to be good. Corner number 2 then. And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Tonali. Oliveira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Porto carries the ball down the right. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Mayulu. McKennie. That's good running with the ball. And Mayulu. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Santos coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Down to business again.
Santos can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Tonali. No, again there's no way through. And it's Rodriguez. Now it's Marino. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. McKennie. Great defending, strong and determined.
Pretty robust defending.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Merino looking to add to his goal. Mikel Merino charging forward, the ball at his feet. Locatelli. Now it's Marino. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mayulu. He's on it, can he get away? Ricardo Rodriguez. Sessegnon. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Oliveira. McKennie, nicely aimed pass. Nice bit of trickery. Flecken claims comfortably. Porto are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Sessegnon. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's good play. It's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's a promising position. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. 60 minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Reinders. That's a cute ball. Mayulu. Foot in. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Di Lorenzo. Mayulu. In with the challenge. Now it's Marino.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Marino clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That's going to go a long way.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 16. Camisa 8. Camisa
Showing
6.
good feet.
Camisa 22. Camisa 7. Camisa
There's
24.
great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Camisa 99. Camisa 9. Camisa
Jones,
2.
good purposeful
Camisa
running this.
4.
And the finish! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and
Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's destined for the flank. And he was alert to it. Has a shot!
Substituição em andamento.
Corner number 3 coming up. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Anguissa. Can he get it through? Anguissa receives it in a good position here. Now it's Luc de Jong. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's been slipped through. Just the keeper in his way. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, they could break here.
Santos are certainly...
Oh, he's been caught napping. Good ball, good take. Goes down, but nothing given. That's a good foray he's making. Now it's Jones, and he's had it nicked away. Anguissa.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Luc de Jong. The final 5 minutes. Locatelli. Oh, good-looking ball. Knocks it into space. That has been slung wide. Steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's in! He's going for goal!
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he doesn't...
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Senhoras e senhores, atenção.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.